Okay, I'm gonna say it, but I'm gonna run away first. Camera people make the worst YouTubers. I said it, but before anyone gets offended, I am one. I shoot, I edit, I obsess over lighting and audio quality and LUTs, and that is exactly the problem. You see, we spend more time fiddling around with the top-down camera and setting everything up than we actually do just talking to the camera and getting it done. Meanwhile, someone with a smartphone and a ring light has literally just posted a video titled "How I Make £5,000 in a Week Using Just a Smartphone and a ring light." And it's got 1.2 million views with no effort. Just put it up there. 1.2 million views. Endless money. See, we can't just film a YouTube video. We have to decide what camera we're going to use. Is it going to be the A7 IV? Is it going to be the FX3? Are we going to go for something a bit more point and shoot, a bit more rustic? And that's before we think about which lens are we going to use? What sort of look do we want? And that's before we decide if we're going to have to clean the sensor first, give the lenses a good clean. Which microphone are we going to use? Are we going to use the little DJI wireless one this time? Are we going to plug the Rode Go on the top? Choices. And we just don't know which way to go with it. We obsess over it. We spend far too long thinking about it. This all came to mind talking to a friend of mine, Zane Poole, and he is running a ultra marathon. Well done to him. He's training for it, he's exercising, he's doing all the work to go and run the ultra marathon. And he's seen a few other creators have done some decent stuff around doing an ultra marathon. So he's got a few ideas, trying to work on how he's going to do it. He's a videographer. I'll put a link to his channel below. It's really, really good. Like beyond good, like proper videography, not mucking around like me. And he's got all these ideas as to how he's going to do it, what he's going to do. I'm going to stop walking for a minute because I'm not very fit, I get out of breath. I definitely ain't running an ultra marathon anytime soon. So Zano is plotting this ultra marathon, ultra Ironman or whatever it is. Big run, big bike, big swim, all that jazz. But he's also plotting how he's going to film it, how he's going to record doing it. And I was talking to him the other day, and it's coming up, it's going to be soon. But he hasn't even entered it yet. He hasn't even entered it yet because he cannot figure out the best way of filming himself entering the Ironman online. So he's doing all this training, all this exercise, all this work, and he might not even get a place to do it because he's obsessing over all the details. He's not just getting it done. I'm a big fan of the expression "done is better than perfect." And I think that's why, as a content creator, as someone into cameras, into video, trying to get into this space, it's really hard because you do obsess over all the details. You do think about all the little things, all the little touches, and the reality is, I don't think anyone really cares that much. Anyway, once we've decided if we're going to film in S-Log or HLG, and we know which lens we're using and we know which camera we're using and we've cleaned it all, we've then got to dial in the settings. We've got to make sure that the exposure is bob on. And we can delete an entire video if it isn't quite right. If the key light's half a stop too hot, if this side of me is blown out like this, or if it's a bit too dark like this, we won't post it. We will literally sit there and worry about it and wonder why we didn't get it right in the first instance. So we'll delete an entire hour of footage if the exposure's a bit off or the audio isn't quite right. Meanwhile, you've got YouTubers out there absolutely crushing it with scratchy, echoey audio and random shit happening in the background. It's not the environment we need or we like. We want perfection. But guess what? People don't care. They just want to know a little bit about you. They want to hear what you've got to say. They want to join you on whatever you're talking about that day. They're not bothered about the dynamic range or the exposure. So long as the audio's listen toable, if that's a word, it's all good. And let's also be real. A lot of the time we don't post videos because we're waiting to buy that next bit of gear, that next bit of equipment. We convince ourselves that we'll start posting once we get that new bit of equipment, once we get that new lens, once we get that new microphone. That'll make it happen, that'll make it different, that'll make it work. That's what we need to do before we can start creating. We need that extra bit of tech, that extra bit of kit, that latest gizmo gadget. But you don't need it, just hit record. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do a bit more of. Just hit record. I've got a million things I think I need. We just need to stop making excuses and get on with it. So yeah, camera people suck on YouTube, but it's only because we care and we want it to look right and we want to make it perfect, but it's only because we care and we want it to look good, sound good, be as close to perfection as you can achieve. But the truth is, consistency matters far more. Posting regularly, updating people, building that fan base, just doing it week in, week out, month in, month out, that matters far more than the quality. To start with, at least. Just post the video, use autofocus, put the camera on automatic, hit record and talk. You don't need to bring the £1,000 gimbal, you just need to get out there and do it. And you never know, while you're out and about, you might get to see a lovely bit of the countryside. So do it. I am.